Wow, it has been a long time since I've made a video. It has been about 6 months, but it feels like it has been longer. I'm not sure why, but I feel like 6 months of YouTube inactivity is just a longer period of time than 6 months really is. That's kind of weird. Anyway, after playing RuneScape for so many years, I started playing in like 2006, 2007. I probably played a bit earlier than that as well when I was younger. I can't even really remember when I really started, but I've played a lot of this game on and off, and I've experienced the highs and lows, both the huge amounts of enjoyment you can get from just doing fun things and satisfying moments and stuff, right through to grinding lots of quite boring and mundane stuff. Not that any of that's bad in any way, that's just what RuneScape is, and I completely accept that, and I love it for it, and that's what makes RuneScape so great. However, after old school RuneScape came out, new updates started coming to the game, and it's really picked up a lot since then. There's been so many really big updates, there's been so much content that's come out, and I've never really been able to get to that content. I've always sort of just been a bit slow. I've never been there really quite for release of a lot of the content, and there's so much stuff in the game that I haven't really experienced. And so I've been playing on my main account recently. I'm definitely going to be playing on my Ironman account as well, but at the moment this video is just about my main account and the progress I've sort of been making on that. And I was thinking about all the new content that's come out. I've never even done Zulrah before, so I'm like, hey, I really want to try Zulrah. I've heard that Zulrah is a really great money-making method. Like, Zulrah's probably been out for about 2 years, so I felt that if I could sort of learn how to do a bit of Zulrah, then there'd be a chance that I could make some money off of that. If I could get anywhere close to the super efficient Zulrah methods, then I could be making up to about 2.5 mil an hour, which is ridiculously good considering it's a boss, so it's quite interesting. And you compare that money-making method with, say, something like nature rune crafting, like double nats or whatever. That's historically in RuneScape always been a really good money-making method, and it was at least in the past in old school RuneScape. I'm not sure how great all of those money-making methods are now, or how great crafting natures is now, but 2.5 mil an hour from a boss sounds ridiculously good. So I just really wanted to try Zulrah for the first time. Went ahead and got Void, and I followed Autumn Elegy's Zulrah guide, which I found very, very helpful, by the way. I'll definitely link that in the description. And I basically just tried Zulrah for the first time. It was really great. It was content I've never tried before, and I had an absolute blast. It was amazing money. I think I got quite lucky. I'm not really sure on the averages for all the drops, but I probably killed about 400 to 500 Zulrah, I guess. I don't know, Zulrahs, yeah. And I feel like I was sort of slowly getting better at learning how to kill it. My first 50 kills were completely different to my most recent 50. Between 400 and 500 kills, I was absolutely smashing it. But there's so much I need to learn still. I could learn like the ring switches, and there's so much to that boss. People have been killing it so much, they've absolutely perfected how to do it super efficiently, and there's always stuff that I'm sure I need to learn about that. But yeah, I've really been enjoying Zulrah. It's a really fun boss to fight, and it's been some great money as well. I sort of had a bit of a goal of trying to get enough in-game money to buy a bunch of bonds and see how I could go with that. There was a Premier Club promotion that was going on where you could get 20 bonds for 12 months, 10 bonds for 6 months, or 5 bonds for 3 months of membership. And I was like, I'm going to try and get 20 bonds. Quickly discovered how, because I'm quite a noob, I definitely can't get the 2.5 mil an hour on Zulrah quite yet, or maybe I can with the right RNG, but on average, I probably wasn't hitting that mark, and I definitely didn't want to just go ahead and spend all of my in-game money on membership, because it's probably not really worth it if you're going to calculate how much your bond is worth for your in-game money versus, if you worked in real life, you went to, say, Macca's, you're earning $5 an hour, you'd be making more in old school RuneScape potential bonds or whatever that you could buy. So I decided that instead of flogging all of my money over to bonds, I would only get 6 months worth of bonds. So I bought 6 months of bonds. I put 3 months onto my main account and 3 months onto my Ironman account, which is pretty cool as well, because that's kind of the first time I've ever really used in-game wealth to buy membership, and it was just a bit of fun. It was like a sort of mini goal. I know it's not really worth it. I'm not sure if I'll really do that in the future, but it was pretty cool. I'm not really sure on the exact drop rates of all of Zulrah's unique drops, but I think I've had 3 Serpentine Visages. I think I had a Magic Fang, 2 Tanzanite Fangs, and I've had at least 2 Onyx, and I think I've done about 500 kills, maybe slightly under 500 kills. So I think I've been a bit above average with that, and that is really incredible. Like, all those are like 3 mil each, pretty much. So it's been really, really good money. Basically, my plan for my main account at the moment is, because there's so much other content that I haven't tried yet in game, I really want to get my stats up to do that. I want to make more money at Zulrah. So I want to do Zulrah. I want to get I had like 99 range or something from a bunch of money that I've gotten from Zulrah. I want to chin that. And then I want to, you know, maybe use some more money from Zulrah to, basically I want to use Zulrah to just like fund everything. And with that money, I would like to build my account up a lot, and so that I can basically use it to access new content as it comes out, as well as do a bunch of parts content that I haven't really been able to do. I want to do some PKing. I've got 70 defense. I'm pretty much a maxed Barrows pure. I've never really played with that before. I'm not sure how terrible it is or whether it's actually okay. It's probably really bad. If it's really bad, I'll get 99 defense and I'll you know, max out my account. If it's really bad, I'll max my combat on my account or something like that, and that'll just be better for bossing. I might even do that anyway, because bossing and all the other content that I haven't done yet, and it'll be really helpful for that. Other than killing Zulrah about 500 times, I think the new things that have happened on my main account that I have never made a video about so far have basically just been a few little things. I mean, I got a big swordfish, I got a big shark, you know, that's kind of cool, but no one really cares. I also got a beaver pet from woodcutting. I think I was like I was mid-level 70 woodcutting, I think, when I got that, so a few people might be a bit annoyed at that, so sorry about that, but I've got a cool little pet that I don't really care about anyway, but you know, I got a pet. Got an angler outfit, and I also maxed my Piscarius favor for a master clue. Angler outfit was not super enjoyable to get, although, you know, it is what it is, and I'm glad that I've got that done. And I also completed Monkey Madness 2 for the first time on my main account. I've completed that on my Ironman account, but I've completed that on my main account now. My main account used to have a quest cape, so I can wear my quest cape again now. I also did that new sort of mini quest that they came out with. Well, it's a new free-to-play quest that was based on like some past Halloween event. It was kind of creepy, but it was really kind of a little bit of fun as well. So I've done that as well. I got my quest cape back, and that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to just playing some old school RuneScape content that has been around for ages that I just haven't touched, that I've been wanting to do for so long, and I've never been able to do just because, I don't know, I just never have gotten around to it, I guess, and it's something I'm really looking forward to doing. So I want to do more Zulrah and all of that, but I also want to do some other old school RuneScape content that's been around. And I'm also really looking forward to just gearing up my account for future updates as well, so that I can be prepared for new updates and things as they come out, and make videos on content as it comes out, because I think that would be really cool to be able to do. And of course, I will have new Ironman videos coming out in the future as well. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you've all been well, and I look forward to seeing you in another video.